Goose, and I am originally from Inuvik, Northwest Territories, by way of Aklavik. And I have had the privilege of living in many different communities all across the North. Well, I am one of the people who got to experience the internet as it was coming up and our access to it in the North. My first experiences were with dial-up service. As the technology and the capacity grew in the North, I was able to engage in other online interventions through work. My variety of experience and knowledge in administration, the use of internet, the use of video and audio recording programs, the ability to learn to edit and build stories has changed the way that I'm allowed to do business. And when I was about 30, I decided that it was time to record an album. It was time to share some music from this part of Western Arctic. And I had people to look up to. I'm greatly inspired by Jerry Alford, my father, George Chuckaroo, Leela Gilday, Jay Gilday. You know, there's so many people who are doing stuff from your neck of the woods, you know, groups like State of the Art, you know, and Digo Wolf, the list goes on and on and on of all these amazing, incredible people that I could name that were doing music, that were doing stuff. It was there that I was like, I want to be a part of that crowd, that culture, those rooms. I want them to be my friends. How do I do that? How do I do that from Inuvik? I was able to use the internet to connect with other Indigenous-like artists, other artists who were just starting out, other artists who were coming up in isolated communities just like myself. It was really an empowering time to be a part of Indigenous music in that way. Subsequently, I learned a tiny bit of coding. Not a lot, but a tiny bit of coding. So what I would do is help my other musician friends by tricking out their MySpace pages, tricking out their Bebo and High Five so that they'd have set up with, you know, a little video or something, some pictures, and a bio that described what they did and who they were. It was in those early rooms and social media platforms that I was able to build an audience, that I was able to share my experiences and connect with other people. We also see a change in the interest of promoting Indigenous art and culture. And that was also very, very important. And I didn't really, at the time, I wasn't thinking about any of that stuff. At the time, I was like, God, I just hope somebody could hear I just wanted somebody to hear my songs. I just wanted to have an opportunity to meet other artists, to meet like artists. And so through the interweb, I was able to connect with the Aboriginal music program. And so it was a 1-week music intensive. And this music intensive still happens. And we've built a family bond, which has stayed the test of time. That was in 2005. It's now 2020, and 15 years later, you know, we can walk in many different worlds. We can communicate our own messages in our own time. We're just really spread out. We're kind of isolated in some ways. We're kind of limited by capacity of technology, but we are here. And we have very important things to share with the world. Not just me, not just you, but each person has something unique and special and a gift. Grab this device here. Super simple, super easy. Face it forward and collect anything. Practice assembling your stories, how you'd like them to look. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be yours.
Yeah, let's raise our voice tonight. This